Hello guys, welcome back to the debug arena. In today's video, I'm going to implement a difficult functionality which is forgot password in our React, Node and MySQL application. So first, let me show you the demo of how the reset password is going to work in our application. You can see here this is my login page and this is my sign up page where user can sign up as a user or an admin. So if you want to learn all of these things, you can go and check out my previous video where in Node I followed the MVC structure and MySQL and React are a front-end and database. Okay, then I will go to login. I have already signed up as a user, so I will enter that user and I am entering the password. So you can see my password is only 3 digit, which is 123. I'm clicking on the login button and I'm successfully logged in. Now what I will do, I will do the logout. Then I will again go to login screen. Then I will go to forgot password. This is my forgot password page where it is asking me the email. So when I will enter the email and hit the submit button, there will be an API call which will first check whether this particular email exists in our application or not. That means this email is registered in our application or not. Okay. And if it is registered, then using a node mailer, our application will send the reset link to the user's email, which is this email. Okay. So now I'll click on the submit button. It can take time because it have to perform operation and then send the mail. So you can see I've got the message reset password, email sent successfully. Okay, then I will close this. Now let me just go to the email and I will come here, and here you can see I have received one new email in the name of job portal. I will open this and its subject is reset password, and here I am getting click the link to reset your password. I will click on this link. The moment I click on this link, it redirected me to our application where reset password page is open, and here it is asking me to enter new password and confirm password. Here I have already stored a token in the URL and I will validate that token when I click on the reset password. So now I will give here 12345, it is 5 digit, and here also 12345. Click on the reset password and you can see I got the message password reset successfully. Now let's try to log in with the new password, which is 12345, and I will click on this login button and you can see I have been successfully logged in. So these are the things we are going to implement in today's video. So without any delay, let's get started. Okay, you can see here, this is my React code, and here I have already implemented login, sign up, login as admin, context API and much more thing. So if you want to learn all of that, then please go and check out my playlist. Now, as I have already told you that first we will create a forgot password page, then the reset page. Okay, so what I will do, I will go to my pages and here I will create a new folder, sorry, file name as forgot password.js. In this I will create the basic structure. Okay, this is the basic structure. Now in this forgot password, what we will have a input box which will accept the email from the user, and we will have the submit button which will call the API. So let me create the UI quickly. So I will come here and I will create one div and give CSS to it. After that I will create a form, and this forgot password will also be in the form. As the CSS I have already written, so I'm not going to focus on that. Inside the form I will be having one input box with the label as email. So I will create another div as a form group. Here I will have a label, email, and an input box type as email. Placeholder, enter your email, and this will be required. At last, I will be having a button with the type as submit, and let me give the class name as login button. This will also be a class name. Okay, fine. I will save this. Now I will go to app.js, and here we have to add that in the route. So I will just copy paste this admin home screen, and here I will write forgot password, and here instead of that I will pass my forgot password component. Then I will save this and I will copy this route. Let's go to our application. So this is our application. I will come here and I will just write this, and you can see I'm navigating here. Here you can notice that there is no way to navigate to this page. Like currently I have written the route, that's why I am navigating. So what I will do, I will go to login, and here I will show the forgot password links. For that I will again go to login, and this is my login. And here if I scroll down, this is my second input box and this is my don't have an account. So I will copy this p tag and I will just come up here. I will remove this don't have account, and instead of this sign up which is a link, I will just write here forgot password, and here inside the two we have to mention whatever name we have given inside the route, so that is forgot password. I will save this. Now let's go there, and you can see forgot password is here. Okay, text align is center, so let me just change that to right. Okay, fine. And now it looks good and it is navigating also. Okay, now let's take the input from the email. So for that I will come here, go to my forgot password. Let's create a state name as email. After this, let's create a function name as handle submit, which will be called on submit button. Here, this will be async, and I will accept the E. The first thing which I will do is e dot prevent default. After this, here we have to call the API, but currently we have not created the API. So before moving to the API, what we have to do, we have to come here to the email, and here I will write value, which will be email, and here I will also create a on change function, and this on change function I will just write set email, which will set the email to my state, and it will be e dot target dot value. Okay, fine. Then I will come to form, and here I will just write on submit, and here I can just pass my handle submit. Okay, fine. Let's save this. Now let's go to the backend and create this forgot password API. Okay, this is my backend code, and here I have followed the MVC structure, and also I have written a dynamic logic to create a table whenever my server gets started. Like in the app.js, you can see I am here checking for the connection, and after that I'm creating the table if it does not exist. So if you want to learn all of these things, then you can go and check out my playlist. Now we have to create a new API. For that, I will go to controller. I am following the controller and the services structure. Like in the controller, I will handle all type of requests and the responses, and in the services I will handle the actual business logic like interaction with the database and all. Okay, here inside the controller you can see I am having this auth controller.js. So I will go there, and here I have created this function like register, login, and getting the user details. So what I will do, I will make some space after the login. Okay, and after that I will copy the whole login function. Okay, and paste it here. Then I will change the login to forgot password. Okay, and here we are getting request and response. From request, what we have to accept in this API, we only have to accept the email. So I will remove the password. Here I am validating whether email and password is present, so I will remove the password. And here also I will just write email is required. Otherwise, if email is not present, I am sending the error here. Okay, and after the validation I am calling here login user, which is my service. So here instead of login user, we have to create our service. So for that I will go to our auth service. Okay, and you can see this is my service where I have written the actual business logic like the interaction with the database and all. So for that I will go, and after the login I will just create a new function here, name as send reset password link. It will be async as it will take time to interact with database, and here we will only accept email from our controller. Okay, I will save this. Then I will go to auth controller, and instead of login user I can write here send reset password link, and here it will accept only email. Okay, and I will explain these things afterwards. Okay, so I will save this. Now let's go to auth service.ts. Here inside this function, what I will do, I will just create a new variable name as rows, and here I will write await, and here I will first check whether this particular email exists in our application or not, and that how we can check using the select command. So for that, what I will do, I will just scroll up, and inside the login user also I have written this same command. So I will copy that, and I will just come down and let's paste it here. So here what I have done, I have created the rows in that using this pool I am running the query select start from users. Users is my database table name, and where email, and this email is equal to this email which is coming from front end. Okay, that means if user exists, then this rows will get the data, and it will get the data in the array form. That's why I have converted it to array, and here I am checking if my array length is 0, that means there is no user found, this rows is empty. So I am returning the response here as user not found. I hope you got it till now. After that I will create a new variable here const user, and this user will be rows because inside the rows we will get the data, but we want only first data because the second data is some rubbish things. Okay, like you can console it and see. So I am writing here 0, and after that I will again create a variable name as reset token. So here we have to generate the token. You can use anything. In my application I have already integrated JWT, so I am going to use that only. So I will just scroll down, and here I will write JWT dot sign. Sign will create the token, and in the token I will encrypt some things. Like in the token I will encrypt some data of the user. So I will encrypt here id, and this id will be user dot id. Okay, this should be object. Okay, so inside the user I am going to have the user data. So here I am generating the token, and in that token I am encrypting the id. Along with the id I will also encrypt user email. So I will just write a email, and it will be user dot email. I hope you already know these things. After this, these are the detail which needs to be encrypted in the token. But how the token will be generated, for that we have to pass here some random things. So here I will write reset token. Okay, then I will go up and same like JWT secret, I will create a new variable name as reset token, and here I can pass random digit and numbers. Okay, and then I will come here. I hope you already know how JWT works. So this will be reset token. And at last I can specify here expire time, like when my token will be expired. So here I will give 10 minutes. Okay, so this will generate the token. Here my token is generated. Now I have to generate the link. For that I will come and just write here const reset link, and it will be http localhost 3001, and here you just have to pass your front end URL slash reset password. This will be the name of the route of the page you want to navigate. I have not created this reset password yet, but I'm just explaining you. And after this, I will send a token in the form of params, and it will be reset token. Now we have to send this reset link to the user email, and we already have the user email. Now to send the email, we have to install Node Mailer. Okay, so I have already created a 5-minute separate video on how to set up the Node Mailer and how to send the email, that I will show at the end of the video. But for now, I will just console.log this recent link. Okay, and also I will return the response here. So I will copy this thing, whole response, paste it here, and my success will be true. My message will be reset password, email sent successfully. And along with that, I am also sending the reset link. Okay, all this should be inside the try and catch block. So I will just create a try and catch block, and I will copy this whole code inside try block, and inside the catch block I can copy this function directly. Okay, fine, we are good. So you know, whatever this response it is returning now, it will be returned to the controller. So we are handling that thing here, like we are handling that if response or success, then I am changing the status to 200, otherwise 4001. Now my forgot password API is ready. We have to go to our routes, auth routes, and here we have to add one more thing, and it will be post. Okay, and it will be forgot password, and here I will pass my controller which is forgot password, and it should be imported from controller. Okay, fine, our API is ready. Now let's go to the front end and call this API and see whether we are getting the link in the console or not. Okay, this is my handle submit, which will be called when we click on the submit button. So what I will do, I will come here and I will just go to the login, and in the login I will copy this function which is calling the API. So I will just come here, I will write try and catch block, and in the try and catch block I will paste that thing. Okay, and here I will remove this try. Okay, and here what I am doing, I am writing axios.post my URL of my backend API slash auth, and this is my function name, sorry, my API name, and which should be forgot password. Okay, fine, and here I have to only pass email, and whatever response I will get, I will store that. It will be stored inside this variable. So if I come here, I will copy these things, response dot data dot success. So I will come here and I will just paste it console.log, and I'm pasting that response. Okay, not this success, just the data. Okay, fine. You can use fetch also instead of the Axios. Okay, let me just import the Axios. Now I will save this. Now let's go to the front end. I'm not focusing on these small things more. Okay, just the forgot logic. Okay, so I'll go to forgot password. Here I will enter the email. So it will be the debugarena@gmail.com. Click on the submit. Okay, nothing happens. Let me see what is wrong here. And here you can see I'm getting the error, reference error, cannot access reset token before initialization. What I have done wrong? If I go here, this is my reset token. Okay, this is gray out, that means it is not used. Why? Okay, this reset token name is same as this. So what I will do, I will just make it as like this reset token. I will copy this, come up, change its name, save this, go here, restart my server, go to my front end, click on the submit, and you can see I've got the message success as true, message reset password email sent successfully, and here I'm getting the reset link. Okay, now what we have to do, when I copy this link, I have to navigate to reset password. So for that, let's go to the UI and create the layout for this reset password. Let me do that quickly. So I will come here, reset password.js. Okay, this is the basic layout for reset password, where what I have done, I have created a form. Inside the form, I have created a two input boxes. The first one is new password and the second one is confirm password. Okay, and the last is the submit reset password button. And now let me just go to app.js, copy the same thing, change the name to reset password, also change the component. Okay, save this. Now let's go to the, from here I will copy the reset link. Okay, copy string content, I will come here and I will paste it, and you can see I have been navigated to this reset password because this is my basic navigation. Okay, this is the param, so this can be ignored, but this is the reset password and this screen is present in our application, so I am navigating there. Now let's create the state for these two and also get this token in my reset password component. I will come here and now let's create the three state: password, confirm password, and reset token. Okay, fine. Then I will come to this input and I will write here value and it will be password, and on change and it will be e set password e dot target dot value. Copy the same thing, come here to the confirm your password, paste it there, and it will be confirm password, and this also will be set confirm password. Okay, fine. After that we have to get the reset token. To get the token, what I will do, I will come here and let's create a variable name as location, and I will assign here use location, which is my one of the hook provided by React. After that I will call here use effect, so that whenever my application is loaded I will fetch the token from that. Here I will write const params new, and in this I can directly pass location.search, so it will search for the current open URL. And after that I will just write const token, and here I can assign my params.get and my token variable name, which is token. Okay, fine. This token should be exactly same what we are getting from backend here, this one, like before the equal to and after the question mark. There can be multiple params also, so you can take care of that. After this I will just add if condition, that if my token is present, then I will set that token to my reset token. Otherwise I will alert that my token is not present and I will navigate to my login screen. Okay, for now I will not be navigating. Okay, then I will come here and I will just write here location.search. Okay, fine. Let me just console here token also. Now let's go to the application, open the console, and here if I reload this, you can see I'm getting the token here. Like you can see the line number reset password.js 15. Okay, now let's go to the code and create the function which will be executed on this reset password. I will come here, create a function, handle submit. First thing will be e.prevent default. After that, here I will check for the condition that if my password is not equal to confirm password, like both the password should be same. If they are not same, then I will alert here password does not match and I will return, so that it will not execute the function. Here after this validation, I will call the API, and in that API, I will send our token and the new password. Okay. So now let's go to the backend and create this reset password API. Okay, this is my backend. Here I will go to auth controller, and this is the controller for forgot password. I will just copy this, come here, and I will change the name it to reset password. Okay, and in this, from the request, what it will accept the token and the password. Then I will validate both the things, so I will write here token comma this password also, and here I can just write password is required. Then I will come here, all this part will be same. Okay, you can just change this message. Okay, that you can do, and instead of this send reset password link, I will go there and let's create the service first. So I will copy the first line and I will just write here reset password service, and it will accept token and password from our controller. And in this I will add try and catch block. Here the first thing which we will do is to validate this token. For that, what I will do, I will just write here const decoded is equal to jwt dot verify. Sign has created the token and encrypted the data. Verify will verify it. Okay, and we have to verify the token, and how we can verify, like which parameter, this parameter, this reset token. So I will just copy this, paste it here, and it will verify it. And if this token is valid, then inside the decoded user data will be present. Which user data? This id and email will be present. Then what I will do, in my application I have also integrated bcrypt.js to hash the password. So I will create a variable name as hash password, and here I will write await, and it will be bcrypt dot hash. Here I will pass my password parameter, which is password coming from controller and my front end and 10. So it will encrypt it. Now I will write here query till here everything is good. Like we have got the token and the token is correct, and we have also got the password and we have hashed the password. Now what we have to do? We have to update this password in the user table. So we have to run the update query. So here I will write update users and I will write set what we have to set password, and this password is the column name inside my table is equal to question mark because I am going to pass this value. And here I also have to identify this where id is equal to again question mark. So it will update the password of only the user which is having the id as what I will assign here. So for that I will assign here values, and these values will be this question mark and this question mark. First one is password, so that will be like directly password, comma second one is id and that will be decoded dot id. I hope everything is clear till now. And at last I will just write here await pool which is having all my data dot query, and in this I can pass two things, query comma values. If this thing is successful then it will return this success message, so I will just copy this and paste it here, success message true, and my message will be password reset successfully. I will remove this reset link. You know one thing, here I am verifying the token using the JWT, but there is another way in which you can do this. Like in the forgot password, here we are generating the token now. So at that time what you can do, you can create a column in my user table, and in that table store this access token. Okay, so this token will be available there. So whenever user go to reset token, okay, and then click on the submit button to change the password, first check that the token given by user and the token stored in the database is same or not. If they are same, then proceed to change the password, otherwise don't. Okay, just one mistake, I have to pass here hash password. Okay, and here I have to pass the error, so I can just paste this same message. Okay, fine, we are good. Now I will save this. Then this reset password service should be called here. So I will come here, paste it here, and here I have to pass this token and password. So instead of email, token and password should go. Then I will go to auth route, again copy paste the same thing. This will be reset password, and here it will be reset component, sorry, controller. Save this. Let's go to the front end and call this API. Okay, this is my reset password component in React, and this is my handle submit. So I will copy this function, come here on form, and I will just write here on submit, and on submit I will just paste that function. Guys, just one more thing, if you are here till now, then I think you found this video helpful. Then I request you guys to just pause the video, then go like the video, leave some comment, and do share the video so that more people watch the video and I get more views and I will be more motivated. Thank you. Now what I will do, I will come here, and here we have to call the API. So I will just go to forgot password, copy the same thing, try and catch block, paste it here, and here await is not there. So I will move it to async. I also have to import the Axios. So I will just write here Axios, and instead of forgot password, we can write here reset. And here we have to pass token. So I will remove the email and I will write here reset token, but in backend its variable name is token, so we have to pass it like this, and the other one is password like this. So we are good. Now let's save this and let's go and check the output. So I will come here, I will go there, click on the submit button. Okay, this is generated. I will come here, copy this string literals, I will come here, paste that. Okay, this is reset password, getting the token, here also getting the token, and I will write here 1 2 3 4 5 6, and in confirm password also 1 2 3 4 5 6, click on the reset password. Okay, what happened, reset token not found, I've got some error, it also reloaded, what is happening and why I'm getting reset token not found. Okay, token is not present in the URL. Okay, that's fine, let's go there. What is wrong, I've got this message reset token not found, and it also reloaded e dot prevent. Okay, spelling mistake, my bad. Save this, come here, reset token not found, I will again come here, paste the same link, and I will just remove this, open F12, and in my new password I'm going to enter 12, and here also I will write 12, click on the reset password, and you can see I've got the message success to password reset successfully. And from here you can navigate the user back to the login, that I'm not going to do here. And let me just see by doing the login the debug arena, and if I write 12 here, click on the login, and you can see I've been logged in successful. Okay, very nice. We have done almost everything. The only thing remaining is that we have to integrate here email. So I have already written the code. I have already pasted the link of the video of integrating Node Mailer in Node.js. You can go and check out that. But let me show you the code also. Okay, this is my API send reset password link, and here you can see this is the code which we have already written. Like we have created the reset token. After that, what I have done, I have imported here transporter, and in this I am assigning node model dot create transport. Here I am assigning my auth user and password. This user you have to pass your email, and this password you have to generate it. How? That you can check out on that video. Here I am generating the link, and here I am passing this link to this user email like user.email. So that's it for the video. I hope you are able to create the whole reset password functionality in React, Node and MySQL. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video.